Your goals aren't happening because you don't expect them to happen. I'm going to tell you a really quick story to drive this point home. And I'm telling you, when I heard this story, everything clicked for me. And it's going to click for you too. There is a group of men in the desert, dehydrated, about to die because they have no water. But there's this really powerful monk that they go to and they say, "Hey, look, we're dying of thirst right here. Can you please get this guy to rain for us?" And the monk is like, "I got you. Go home. It will rain." Well, next day, the men come back to the monk and they said it did not rain. What happened? And the monk said, "Where are the ditches?" And the men were like, "What do you mean?" And the monk said, "If you believed it would have rained, you would have dug the ditches." Now that right there, that when I heard that story, it just clicked in my head. You aren't making your goals happen because you don't expect it to happen. So you aren't going to put in the work to make it happen. Because like those men, if they had expected it would have rained, they would have dug the ditches. They would have taken action and steps needed to make their goals happen. And the same thing applies to you. When you expect it will happen, you will actually put in the work. You will have the energy, the motivation, the drive, the discipline, the resilience, the greediness to put in the work to make your goals happen. But until you expect it, that will never happen. So the main reason why you are not working on your goals, it's not because you don't believe it will happen. It's because you don't expect it will happen to you. So if you really want to have that energy, and motivation, that drive to start working on your goals and actually make them happen, because I'm telling you, no matter what goal you have, you can make it happen. If we can send a man on the moon, if we can bring somebody back to life after they died, if we can teach dogs how to push buttons to speak human words and communicate with us, what makes you think that you can't make your goals happen? What makes you think that? You have so much power inside of you. I wish you knew it. You have so much power inside of you. So it doesn't matter what goal, what dream you have, you can make it happen. But you gotta expect that you can make it happen. And how do you make yourself expect it? The best way that I've learned, and I've said this in so many videos, I hope somebody eventually catches on and does this, is to have a goal card in your pocket. A goal card that consists of exactly who you're going to become, who you are. Who you are. Look, I'm gonna read what I have on this goal card. And I read this every single day. Every single time I put my hand in my pocket, I touch this goal card, I pull it out, and I read it. It says, "I'm a successful entrepreneur with a course that helps people reach their goals. I'm so thankful for this life and the confident work I put in to get here. I believe that I saw it, I got it." Now, when I wrote that down, I remember it was like a few months ago. I wrote that down. And at that point, I wasn't really doing much with my life. I wasn't really working on my goals as much as I could have. I was just kind of coasting. But I wrote that down. I didn't really believe it, but because I kept looking at it and reading it, whenever my hand touched it, I started to see myself as that successful entrepreneur. I literally started to see it in my head. I started to feel these new emotions of like excitement because I'm brainwashing myself by repeatedly exposing myself to the same message every single day, over and over again. I start brainwashing into my mind, to my subconscious, that I am the successful entrepreneur. And once I got that belief that I am that, the expectation came. The expectation came, and suddenly I started working 5, 6 hours every single day, focused on this thing. Focused. Waking up early, 4 a.m., and getting 3 hours of work in immediately. Going for a run, coming back, having breakfast, and getting right back to 2 more hours of work. And why? Because I expect that if I do what it takes to make a course and put my services out there, I will get the people who want to work with me. Because again, I am a successful entrepreneur with a course that helps people reach their goals. I have seen that message over and over and over in my head, and now it's branded on my brain. It's branded on my subconscious that now I literally can't see my life any other way but that. And my expectation now grows from that, and it drives me to, figuratively speaking, dig the ditches. So if you really want to start taking action on your goals, you need to expect that it can happen. And the best way I've learned, and the simplest and easiest way, is to make a goal card. Make a goal card that says, "I am whatever you want to be." Say a word of gratitude and say, "I believe that I saw it, I got it," and keep it in your pocket. And whenever you touch that goal card, pull it out, read it, see it in your head, and before long, that expectation will grow inside of you. And once that expectation grows, you will start taking action in ways you never thought you could before. Alright? Now remember, take action, stay consistent, make your goals happen, and I'll see you later.